The all-new 2019 GMC Sierra 1500 is finally here. And you might be asking yourself, is it just a Chevy Silverado in different clothing? Well, here are the top 5 features that make the Sierra unique, actually in the entire truck segment. You gotta see this. The engine options in the Sierra are the same as in the Silverado. We're talking about the 5.3-liter V8, the 6.2-liter like in this Denali version right here, and also the upcoming 3-liter turbo diesel straight 6. We still don't have power specifications or fuel economy numbers, but we do know that the 6.2 and the 3.0 engines will be paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. But of course the Sierra has a brand new design, new grille that differentiates it from all the other trucks, new headlights, and also new wheel arches. While the Silverado has really rounded arches, the Sierra is using this kind of asymmetrical shape.
When it comes to interiors, really what sets a Denali apart is the materials. So there's a lot of really nice quality executions in this truck. If you look, for instance, at the armrest here, you've got this nice pebbled leather. Still very durable. Our customers want things to be premium, but they're not willing to give up durability. If you look at the knobs, got these nice Galvano knobs that not only feel good, they look good. The detailing that goes into these is just that extra step. So to start the list of unique features on the Sierra that no other truck has is the heads-up display. It's 3 inches by 7 inches and it's multicolor and it offers a lot of choices. Let me show you. From a technology standpoint, we're always offering our Denali customers the best. Got a heads-up display, puts the display in front of the vehicle once again, so I never have to look down or elsewhere for information. It's also nice that I can cycle through information and place information where I want it. So I can choose what I want to put in the heads-up display, pick something different for my cluster, and then pick something different for the center stack. So we're giving the customer the ability to place things in the areas that they want to place them, so that they can do the things that they want to do.
For example, so there's, just list a couple of things like navigation, speed, those types of things.
Yeah, so you've got turn by turn is a really great example. I'm going to a destination. I don't have to look at the center stack in order to figure out what my next turn is. It'll show me what my next turn is in the windshield, never taking my eyes off of the road. Phone call comes in. Phone call comes up, I can see who it is. Simple touch of the steering wheel, I can access that call, I can deny that call. Once again, keeping my eyes focused on the road.
Next on my list is a rear view mirror camera. And you've seen this feature on sedans and crossovers from GM. But for the Sierra, this is the first pickup truck application, and it's using a camera here on the top of the cab.
Rear view camera, really nice feature for truck drivers. So it's not.
Oh, can I actually go back there?
You can go back. Yeah. So you can imagine if you had a load in the back of the truck, it was filled up, or you have, let's say, 3 large people sitting in the back seat. It's hard to see through the back window. I've got a very clear view of exactly what's going on behind the truck. The other thing is it removes all the pillars. So I don't have to deal with the C-pillar, I don't have to deal with anything that's behind me. It gives me very, very clear vision as to what's going on. You can see in comparison to the mirror, we're looking at the camera. Now super clear vision as to what's outside them.
And also wireless charging.
Wireless charging, that's right.
Yeah.
Great feature for anybody who's using their phones. So nice and easy. Get in the car, don't have to plug anything in. It's kind of the storage and the flexibility in the truck is really nice and gets at all the things that people are carrying with them on a daily basis.
Another unique feature for the Sierra is the adaptive ride control suspension system that is able to quickly adapt to changing road conditions. When hooking up a trailer and towing, you can never have enough help, and GMC Sierra for 2019 offers a very unique package of features that work together to provide the best assistance to the driver when hooking up and towing. So this particular truck is already hooked up to a trailer, right?
Absolutely.
The Airstream behind us, but a lot of these features are needed for the driver who's particularly working by himself, so to hook up a trailer. So how does the new feature, help the driver?
Absolutely. Let me walk you through a couple things. So first thing, you're backing up to a trailer. You're gonna want to see that in your cameras. So what we have is we have your standard backup camera, but we've added a guideline here that's actually dynamic as you turn the wheel. So you aim that at your hitch, and it will help you back right up to it. Once you get close, and let's say you want to get a little bit closer view, you push this button right here and it gives you a top-down view of your hitch. So you're really zoomed in right there. And another thing that we trigger once we do that is your next shift into park, we automatically set the electric park brake so that your truck doesn't holds it right at the perfect spot, so your truck doesn't roll forward or backwards after you get it set.
You know how many times that caught me off guard before?
Absolutely, I know it's a minor frustration, right, with the customers, but we feel like it's got a big benefit. In addition, once you have it hitched, we have some cameras that allow you to look behind the trailer, which this is actually a camera mounted on behind the trailer, high definition image, and then we allow you to also look down both sides of the trailer at the same time and behind the trailer, all in one screen.
So how does the camera on the trailer work? Is that a wired system where a customer has to plug in?
It is a wired system. It is high definition, and it has a very low latency. One of the things that we found about a lot of aftermarket systems is that you see that you just backed into something right after it happened, right? Because of the latency. Okay. And so we went with a system that has ultra low latency to make sure that that never happens to our GMC customers.
Basically real time. Right?
Absolutely.
Video.
In addition, once you plug in your trailer, we actually have a trailer app that gives you a full ability to look through your trailer. We have trailering checklists for pre-departure checklists. So we would here select a conventional trailer. It has everything you need to do, and let's say you're new to it, you haven't done this a lot before, we actually give you information so you can see in the actual screen what you need to be doing. So in addition to that, we also have screens right here that show you different information. So this is information you'd want to see about your truck, like what kind of fuel economy you're getting with that trailer, and also what your trans temp is as you're driving. We have the ability to do a light sequence. This is so, hey, you don't have to have an extra person. You're up here holding the brake, doing the turn signals. You can actually start this from right here in the vehicle, and it will start a sequence of flashing the lights in a known order, as you see there, and so you can walk around and check it. And then on the trailer, we also show you the overall mileage for the trailer. We show you your each tire pressure as well as each tire's temperature. Because what we found is that tire temperature spikes before a trailer tire blowout. Yeah. We provide sensors that come, if you buy the package that has that, we provide 4 sensors with it that you then take to your local tire shop, one of our dealers, or maybe your trailer dealer, and you have them placed into the tires, and then that's what's actually reading that, and it's done wirelessly.
Oh, so provided with the package overall?
Absolutely.
As part of the towing package?
Sure. Well, we have our pro grade trailering package, a new package with GMC, and it is one of the features that's included in that.
This is the cable that's required for the trailer camera in the back. Second on my list is a carbon composite bed box. It's only available on the short bed trucks, but it also makes the Sierra very unique. Can you tell me just how do you integrate carbon fiber into this solution?
Sure. Well, first let's start with the actual carbon fiber itself. This is a completely industry first use of carbon fiber. Most of what you would think of like on your golf clubs or like we do on the Corvette with the woven fabric type appearance, that's obviously not here. Okay. That material is very expensive. It comes in layers. So what you have to do is actually cut that out, the pieces that you're going to use, and you end up throwing a lot of it away. And carbon fiber obviously is very expensive. So what we wanted to try and do is change a lot of the economics with this. So this material is nylon based. This is a thermoplastic, not a thermal set. Well, first that enables us to recycle and reuse the material. There's actually components up at the front that are 100% made from this recycled material. It also allows us to basically, the fiber itself is 1 inch in length. It allows us to create an isotropic mat. That, when we compression mold it, creates all of this really distinct geometry that you see here for the 2-tiered loading, obviously the molded in logo. The corrugation geometry itself is very unique. We're not limited by radius or depth of draw, all those traditional factors with steel or aluminum or other composites. The other thing, this is actually a prototype. The production will have actually a grain pattern similar to what you see up there on the GMC logo. Okay. What that does is on the top of the corrugations, there will be almost like a grippy feel to it. It's almost like sandpaper. At the bottom, it's going to be real smooth. That allows it to be clean and easy to wash out the box. So we're able to vary the grain, vary the depth of the grain, to again, makes it more interactive, make it a better feature for the customer.
Can you put a lot of weight on this?
You can put a lot of weight, yeah, absolutely. So you picture, again, the engineering of the box, we're developing to the same payload, but the nice part about this is it doesn't dent. It doesn't scratch. It's got more impact and damage resistance. So for example, throwing bricks into here, you may dent a steel box or you may puncture an aluminum box. This, you just sweep it out, you wouldn't have any degradation to the box at all.
Also have some give, like if you're dropping something in, it just kind of...
There's a compliancy to it, yeah, that is, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. So it absorbs it. Our steel box is the best performing box in the industry. This has outperformed it.
And it's only available on the shorter box?
That's correct,
okay.
That's correct.
5'8".
Correct, that's correct.
Finally, number one on my list is this dual action tailgate that has up to 6 different ways of using it, and let me show you how it works.
So we have 6 unique functions for this tailgate. So I'll run through the top for you.
Okay.
So
first of all, there's no handle to pull.
Yes, that's something that we changed up for the all-new Sierra. Now we have a touchpad instead of the mechanical handle that you have on the current Sierra. By touching the bottom button on the touchpad, you release the primary gate. That opens the same way that the gate does today. It's dampened, so it's the easy open, easy close functionality that customers rave about today. Once it's in this position, we actually have this load stop. By pressing that button and pulling up, now you can secure longer items that you're carrying on the floor of your bed. So if you have drywall or plywood or long tubing, you can keep it here and it won't slide out the back of your box while you're driving. And to close it, all you have to do is push it back in. And then you can release the inner gate by pressing the top button on the touchpad. That gently opens, and now if I'm loading or unloading items out of the back of my box, I can stand closer to the cargo and easily reach. The next step, if you press that button, open up the step, now you have a good step to get easier into the back of your box. Because of the size of the step, you can confidently walk up even if your hands are full. And the step is actually rated for 375 pounds. So even if I have a bag of cement or my hands full, I can still confidently get in. And another thing we did here is we implemented this assist handle. So while you're getting out of the box, you have this handle that helps you get out confidently.
Can I try it?
Yeah, of course. So to bring it back in, you just have to press the button and it snaps back into place.
Okay.
So the other features that we advertise is if we bring it back into its starting position, you can open that inner gate again. Now you have a standing height work surface. So if you're out at a job site, you might want your laptop on here or some files or whatever that may be. And then also, if you're carrying longer items, this is over 48 inches wide. So you can put your sheets of plywood or drywall that we talked about, you can still haul them in the back of your box, but keeping your gate closed. And then, as before, you still have that load stop to keep your longer items secure. We ran this thing through the cycles, tested it as much or more than our standard tailgate. It can handle all of the same loads and cycling.
Somebody also said you can actually use it as a seat, like
yeah.
in a down position. Is that right? It also has a very handy tailgating feature. Yeah. Okay, and it's available on which models and trucks?
So the Multi-Pro tailgate is available standard on SLT and Denali.
Okay, and both boxes, it doesn't matter which box length you get.
That's correct, yep.
Obviously, we couldn't drive the truck at this world premiere event, but when it goes on sale in the fall of 2018, you can bet we'll take it on the iGauntlet towing test, we'll take it off-road, and put it through the entire battery of tests in Colorado. Go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and real-world reviews, and of course, lots more debut events like this.